Okay, if you subscribe to my channel, you know I'm usually covering events or hula hoop artists or product reviews. Today I'm going to talk about something a little different, and this is an injury, sports-related injury that is sometimes called tennis leg. There's a plantaris muscle. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. Plantaris muscle and tendon combination that is actually absent in, I think, 7 to 10% of people don't even have it. It's something that was from, I guess, thousands of years ago that had a purpose, but really doesn't have much of a purpose anymore, sort of like the appendix. And what happens is after you get over 40 years old and you're very active, like playing aggressive tennis or running or something like that, you can rupture this tendon muscle combination. And it feels like, I just had it happen last night. That's why I'm sharing this. It feels like somebody smacked the back of your leg with a tennis racket, or let's say somebody was serving the ball and hit the back of your leg, or it just feels like a thump. And that's what it felt like to me. And some actually say they can hear it tear, like a pop. I don't remember hearing that last night, but I certainly felt that thump. And I made the shot that I was reaching for. And by the way, you generally have your leg fully extended and you're reaching like for a ball in tennis and like going all out to get that ball. And that's when this thing will pop. And I actually made a great cross-court shot after it popped. But several of my friends here, we play a lot of tennis here at Sun and Fun, and a lot of us are over the age of 40. There's others that have had the exact same thing. So really, that's the only reason I knew what this was. And I figured I would share this experience with others just in case you have it and you don't have friends that have had it and you're going to think that it's something really serious. Some people think it's Achilles tendon or whatever. It really isn't that serious. At least everybody I know that has had it, you're down for a week or two. It's very sore. My leg right now, I can barely stand on it. I can walk. I can kind of hobble. I think some are worse than others when they have it. Some people, like my friend here, has had them both pop. You got it on each leg. So that's the good news is you can recover from it. The bad news is you have two. So I've got another one to look forward to. But anyway, some people have a lot of pain and are actually immobilized and have to use crutches and are just really and can't get around. I, so far, as of this morning, can still get around, and I'm actually going to do a photo shoot this afternoon. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it. It was already previously scheduled. And I did a Google search, and I'm sharing here several screens here. Here's a write-up that shows x-rays, and that bright area right there shows the tendon and muscle structure. But it's all over the map as far as these articles, and they go into a lot of detail, and it seems somewhat confusing. And I'm just sharing my personal experience with it happening to me last night and several friends of mine here that have had it happen. That typically what's going to happen is you're going to keep your leg elevated for a couple of days as much as possible. You're going to then slowly but surely be able to put more and more weight on the leg, and in 2 to 3 weeks you're going to be back almost to normal, is what most people report. One friend of mine, I think he was like hobbling around for like a month, and he was on crutches for like a week, so his was a little more severe. But so that's the feedback I've gotten, and I will share in the comments of this video as I progress. If anything strange happens, I'm going to share it. If not, assume everything is gone as I just outlined, that in a week or two I'll be fine and be, back to whatever. So anyway, that's what it is. It's tennis leg. It's plantaris, Plantaris, tendon rupture. And it's a tendon and muscle combination, the thing. And I guess the tendon can rupture and the muscle can rupture. They can both rupture, or I think even just the tendon can rupture. But again, it's real confusing. These real long write-ups that you see, it's a little bit confusing on how all that works. But we're going to see what happens. So, kind of a bizarre thing that I'm sharing with you today, but it might be helpful to some people and cause them not to panic as much if they get this injury. If I didn't know what this was, I'd be like, oh my God, what's happened to my leg? So it really helps to know what this is and that it's not a terrible thing and that it's going to heal and that it's not something that I needed in the first place. A lot of people don't even have it. So, oh, by the way, it's not going to heal. It's going to kind of go away is what happens. It kind of like, once it ruptures, it kind of like shrivels up and goes away, and then you don't have it anymore. So it's not going to happen again on this particular leg. It'll happen on my other leg at some point, and I'm not looking forward to it. But from what I'm told by everybody else that's had this, and one of the tennis players is 87 years old now, and he's had it on both legs, that once you have it on both legs, that's it. You're done. You're not going to have this problem again. Just like if you had your appendix taken out, you only have it taken out once. So, again, thanks for watching. I know I rambled on a little bit, but hopefully this will be helpful to somebody. Thanks. And please subscribe to my channel.